Okay, welcome back to episode 21. We're going to be talking about another type of conditional statement. This is called the switch statement. So you literally type switch and then you pass in the variable that you want to check on. So a switch is used to check the actual value of a variable and then do stuff with it. So let's use count as our example. I have an integer variable count equal to 5. And so we'll pass in count as our argument there. And then we're going to wrap everything in the switch in these curly braces. And then we're going to be using cases. So this is called a case. So we type case and then we type the value that we want to check. So we're going to type 0 and then a colon and then another set of curly braces. So now if count, which is our argument, is equal to 0, then we're going to do the stuff in the curly braces. So we'll go ahead and just print out system.out.println, and we'll go ahead and print equals to 5. So equals 5 like that. And now the thing about switches is that we can have multiple cases here. So I can just copy and paste this a few times and I can change these values to like 3, 5 and 7. So since count is equal to 5 right now, it will go into the case 5, and now if we print this we should see equals 5. So I need to redo this. So this is going to be equals 0 and then equals 3 and then equals 7 like that. Now let's run it. And what we'll see is, we'll see equals 5 and equals 7. And this is because every case in a switch needs a break statement. So we're going to type the keyword break and then semicolon. And we need break because if we don't have this keyword break, if we go into this case because it's true and there's no break, it'll just keep going to the cases under it that don't have breaks. So let's say we had no break here and we had this equal to 0. And then we had a break here in the 5. So, oops, that's the wrong line. Go here, break. And now what we should see is it goes into case 0, prints out equals 0. It goes down to case 3, prints out equals 3. It goes down into case 5, prints out equals 5, and then it breaks. So it breaks from the switch. So let's run this just to confirm. And there you go. So we need to add a break for every single case we have. So I'll just copy and paste. And then there's something else called the default case, and default just is the default of the switch. If nothing else works in here, if count is not equal to 0, not equal to 3, and so on and so forth, then we'll go into the default case and we just type default as our keyword and then a colon, and this is treated as a case on its own. Go ahead and copy the system out line and print default case like that. Oops, there you go. Now let's run this and it should come out to 0. That's good. Now let's go ahead and change it to a number that's not a case and we should see default. And there you go. That's a switch statement.